Yo, what's good everyone? Welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be talking about if Facebook still works in 2023 and 2024 in terms of landing your appointment setting position and getting more opportunities through your door. All right, so this is quite a popular topic that's been going around lately because a lot of people are complaining that, oh, I go on Facebook, I go into these like crappy groups, and all it is just people trying to sell me their program, or it's a scam offer, right? And understandably so, right? It's just spiked in popularity. There's so many groups nowadays, you don't know who to trust, you don't know which groups to go to. So you're probably wondering, is this even still viable in this day and age? And I'm here to answer that today in this video. So make sure you listen over the next 5 to 10 minutes. And yeah, I'll give you some suggestions what to do and how to adjust with this. So my answer to that is Facebook is still viable, right? There's never going to be a platform unless it gets really down bad, right? It's always going to be, almost every platform works. Facebook is still viable to this day, but you have to know exactly what groups you're looking for, or make sure you get into high quality groups. Pay if you need to, right? This is the extent we have to go to nowadays. So you're going to focus less on what the right groups are and focus more on where your people might be hanging out. And this is just the base principle, okay? Like, don't limit yourself. There are many other and better ways to land opportunities, right? Facebook isn't the only way to do so. When you get into this game, people will tell you Facebook. That's the only way. It's not the only way. There's Twitter, there's Instagram, there's private groups, there's your network. And this goes back to the principle about finding out where your people will be hanging out. What are your people? It's going to be business owners, it's going to be coaches, it's going to be consultants, it's going to be agency owners, it's going to be course sellers mainly. Those are going to be your 4 types of people you're going to be trying to reach out to, because those are the type of people that are trying to look for a setting position, okay? So when you reach out to these people, you need to stand out, you need to make sure you separate yourself from the pack, and I've got a video showing you exactly how to do that. Like, even to this day, barely anyone still does it. So even if you use Facebook, use that outreach method that I link at the top. Use the outreach method, you're still gonna get way more results. So make sure you check that out. But back to the video. Focus less on what the right groups are exactly, and focus more on where your people will be hanging out, right? So there's a lot of these groups, you know, you go into there and the offers are just very low quality, and I don't blame you, right? So what you need to do is, you know, it used to be better a few months or years ago, admittedly. Well, it doesn't mean it's trash. It doesn't mean you can't use it. Like, I personally haven't used Facebook to get an opportunity in like years. I haven't needed to. I relied on other ways, and I've got a video as well which covered that, how I landed my 3 setting positions up to this date. But I know people, and I've helped people out, students who have gotten their own position via Facebook. So that goes to show that it's still viable, and it's good positions too. It's decent to above average positions, all right? And then there's always going to be good positions hanging out in there, right? So it's just finding the needle in the haystack. But it doesn't mean it's not viable. It does not mean it's viable. So it's not viable. So do not limit yourself. Do not automatically give up. And you know, you just need to be in the right groups. As I said, like, focus less on I know I just said focus less on what the right groups are. What I meant by that is don't get caught up on like, oh, is this group good? Is this group good? Is this group good? If it's not good, if you go into that group and it's just like scam positions or people trying to sell you in the program, then obviously that's not good. So you need to get out of there, right? Just keep looking. There's going to be related ones, and then think outside the box too. It's like, it doesn't always have to be appointment setting groups. It can be, you know, as I said, like the 4 people we're trying to like target: coaches, consultants, agency owners, and course sellers. Where might they be hanging out? Okay, they're probably interested in learning how to get better at sales and getting better at marketing. So you could join groups related to sales and marketing, or they might be in like the ClickFunnels group, or like a software group that these guys use a lot as business owners, right? Common interests. So join those groups, and then those are going to be where those people are hanging out. And then you can actually, again, be careful of the group guidelines. Just make sure you read it carefully, and you know, try and bypass the rules if you can, because you got to do what you got to do. But for the most part, you should be okay. If that doesn't work though, as I said, don't limit yourself. There's so many other ways to do it, many ways to skin a cat. You know, you got Twitter, you got Instagram, you got LinkedIn, you got these other social platforms. Private groups and your network, this is a big one because people underestimate it and they typically shy away from it because, oh, it's like I have to pay. Like guys, you don't have to, as I said in one of my last videos, you don't have to splurge thousands on mentorship. You don't have to splurge thousands just to get in these groups. There are groups that only charge like 40-50 bucks a month, and they're filling it with opportunities that are vetted by them, right? So you can go join them. But if you are going to join a mentorship, if you're going to get a mentor and help you out with this, especially if you're starting out, I do recommend it. Super important, because it's only going to speed up the process and make things more efficient. Basically, that's the word I was looking for. More efficient, and especially if you know they're good, if they've gotten people results similar to you, and they help you get your position, that's gonna shortcut your journey all the way what would have taken 6 months down to like 6 weeks or less. So totally worth it in my opinion. Just make sure you know who you're getting into, and then just it's another good thing about that is you're growing your network in the process. You're building more and more leverage. So what I mean by that is, if you just started out a complete newbie, let's say you're not a complete newbie, that's good. But let's say you're starting out with as a complete newbie, it's what you guys need to realize is that is super important. It's about who you know, not necessarily what you know. It's all about who you know nowadays is going to give you more leverage as opposed to not necessarily what you know, because what you know and what you don't know, that can easily be solved by knowing the right people. So let's say for example you're trying to land a setting position in the fitness industry, right? Instead of you trying to know the ins and outs of the fitness industry, why don't you just get with someone who already is in the fitness industry? They know like ins and outs of it, and it's about who you know. It's not necessarily about, and this is just a life lesson in general, right? Not necessarily about what you know and your knowledge, because yes, you can get knowledge that comes with time and effort, but why not just go with someone who already knows what you need to know? Take a shot every time I say no, but they already know and already have the expertise that you're looking for, so you can simply build a relationship with that person or those people, and it's going to make your situation so much easier. Okay, so does Facebook still work in 2023 and 24? Went on a tangent there, but I'm going to say yes, because I know people who've landed positions there, and they're viable positions. It's just nowadays, it's just getting a bit more lower quality. You just have to know what you're doing more, and and then eventually you will land your position. And you have to find a way to stand out, so you actually get the good positions, right? Because these guys are getting hit up every single day. So I hope this makes sense. Hope you enjoyed this video. Do not limit yourself. So many ways to skin a cat. Focus on the solution. Don't focus on the problems. Don't focus on the shitty groups. Don't focus on getting sold to and whatnot, these low quality positions, right? Just focus on, you gotta fixate your mind on the solution. So always be finding solutions, finding ways to get what you want, and trust me, it's gonna come in your lap sooner than later if you put in the work. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, especially if you're new to the channel. And remember, I'm gonna be mentoring one person. I'm gonna be mentoring one person for this month. I'm gonna see how it goes. And if you wanna be that one lucky person, link in the description. DM me now on Instagram to apply at Matt Jacob, and let's talk. Let's see if you're a good fit. And then can't wait for you to be my first case study and first client result. We'll knock it out of the park. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. DM me now if you're interested. Get my appointment setting guide if you're also interested. Just everything that I've compiled over these last 2.5 years and what I learned about this game, and go get that now as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and see you in the next one.